Hi, this is Cal here itself, 31st of October 2022, Monday, alright? The bird is free, but the eagle is watching. Now, if you know this quote, the bird is free, you should know that this is what Elon Musk has texted in his Twitter to signify that he has actually bought Twitter entirely. And of course, the eagle that we are looking at is that what I've been talking about will be definitely this US government, because definitely now he will, whatever he type, people is watching it very, very closely. Now let's start our day and make sure that disclaimer apply as usual, and thank you Ames for the kind sponsorship. Now, if you didn't know this or you're under some rock, Elon Musk has now in charge of Twitter. He is the CEO and now probably the CFO at the moment, because he has sacked the CEO and the CFO at the same time. So now he's fully in charge of the Twitter, and of course you have typed in the bird is free, and that gained lots of replies, more than 50,000 replies. And of course he actually brought a sync in into the office to let everybody know that whatever he says now is sinking in. This is really an incredible guy, and obviously, I mean, I'm pretty sure no CEO will do that. But the point is this: what he's trying to say is that now the eagle will be watching him very closely. The US government, remember, back then in October, was actually even considering a national security review on Elon Musk's $44 billion Twitter acquisition. Why? Because if actually he started to use Twitter with such a huge coverage of people, then things can get very ugly, especially now we're going to have the midterm election. So GM has temporarily suspended advertisement on Twitter following Elon Musk takeover. Now, why is that so? Because GM, obviously, they have their own electric vehicles, and they are very close with Biden administration. So now with Elon Musk coming in, it's more like, Elon Musk has Tesla, right? So for GM, it doesn't make sense for them to actually advertise on Twitter. But of course, I feel that it's more political than not. But the main thing is this: is definitely whether will Twitter, or aka Elon Musk, reinstate the account of the former US President Donald Trump. Now this is going to be big, because we all know that what happened on the 6th of January after the US Capitol attack. While Donald Trump was removed, this account was removed entirely, permanently from Twitter, and of course many social media also came in with this restriction. So the question is this: if we compare, really compare the president now, Joe Biden, and Elon Musk, you can see very clearly that at the moment now, Joe Biden has only 26.8 million followers, while Elon Musk has 112. That is 5 times, okay? And when Joe Biden do any of his posting, I mean, the number of likes is pretty decent, about 10,000 to 40,000. But look at Elon Musk. Just one moment ago, we were sending this thing more than 470,000 likes at the same time. That is way much higher as compared to Joe Biden. So now imagine this. Imagine if, let's say now, they actually allow Donald Trump to come back. Now this is going to be crazy, because everybody knows that what Donald Trump can do. Now FYI, you can see that Donald Trump's original account was suspended, okay? And of course, we can see that at the time when he was suspended, he has more than 88.7 million. It's even more than Joe Biden by 4 times. So now, if there's going to be a form of a potential rematch, right, that will really put the pressure on the Biden administration. So now everybody is watching this very closely, and we all know that Elon Musk is not very happy, or Biden is very happy with Elon Musk. Right, so this is going to get crazy, because things can get really out of hand, and that's why we are watching this very closely right now, okay? Now, for those who are eagle eye, okay, do you notice that there's something, there's a food, F-O-O-D, right here on the top right corner? Yes, there's something I'll share with you. Now, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will leave a quote here on the top right corner of the Trade with the Boys symbol. Now, if you look at it itself, and you can see it stands for F-O-O-D, food. Okay, what you need to do, very simple. All you need to do is this, okay? Now, you will, after this video is being launched, right, you go to the comment box and key the word that you see, the quote, okay? And leave it there and put a comment, okay? Of course, do a like button to be better. Okay, once you have done that, okay, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll leave a quote at the top right corner here, and every time you watch this video, alright, you saw the code, just leave on the comment box. Then what happened? On every Saturday morning, or after morning to noon time, I will collect your names that you left it here and put it in a spin box and go live and do a spin and see whether you will get the chance to have a lunch with me. Now, of course, this is meant for people in Singapore because they can't be traveling to Vietnam or Thailand to have lunch with you. So, and this lunch is totally, absolutely sponsored, okay? So once we have this lunch, okay, I'll post it to this web page this Facebook page that we have right now. It's called We Trade, We Eat, I Post, okay? Now, the lunch will be on every Saturday, okay? So which means that today now you can start to key the word FOOD after you watch this video and stand a chance. So of course, as long as you put it on Monday, Wednesday or Friday, anytime, your total names will be put here, right? So of course, if you do it on every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, then definitely you have 3 chances, okay? So got idea now. The more time you put it here itself, maximum 3, then of course the chance of winning the lunch is there. And of course this lunch itself is going to be fully sponsored, okay? So do what you do now, quickly put the word FOD. Now I will not be giving you any more clues. So which means that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday when my video come out, look at every slide and look out for a code, okay? The code. And if the code is there, just key in and you will stand to have a chance to have a lunch with me, alright? Okay? Alright, so let's look at the market right now and see what the market has to offer to us today. Oops, sorry then. Now, of course, for Twitter, we can see pretty clear that Twitter now is going to hit the $54.20 takeover price. And I think that will end it off for a while. But judging from the way that things is moving right now, there is a potential that, you know, Twitter may come back down a little bit, then we may see a new higher level in the time to come. All right, that of course there's something to watch out for if let's say they're gonna go back into trading time. Okay, but of course since it's gonna be like fully private itself, so we will take a look and see how it goes from down there. Okay, who knows? Elon Musk may have a lot of things happening. He may recreate a brand new thing altogether. All right, let's look at the charts right now. Now, one thing to note is that we have a KFC turnover tomorrow on the 1st of November. And of course, if you guys have take a look here, the last time we saw it was here. It became a very strong, important line. If the market stays above it, usually it go higher. But if the market stays below it, there will be selling. So tomorrow, the KFC date is on the 1st of November. Hence, the day high will be something to watch out for. That'll be tomorrow, yep. Okay, let's look at the China market. Oh my god, this is terrible. The China market has came down further today and it's like now 11,171. Seriously, I have not done my homework yet, so I don't know how low can this go, but it's like it's going to break the 11,000 mark and there's no chance that the market try to recover. Because the last few times the Chinese plunge protection team did try to come in, right? But every time it came in, the selling was still very ferociously done, and so that shows that there's no adequate funds coming in. And seriously, even if they will do what they done before by pumping the market up, you can see that the market will still sell out. So this is actually a very, very bad sign, because if China market really suffer, then I cannot deny what will happen next. You can imagine what will happen to the global market too at the same time. Okay. Now for today, let's take a look right now. The US Dow Jones today has opened at about this 32,907. Watch out for this number, 32,694. If the Dow Jones breaks below this, the selling could bring it down to 32,482. Now, if the market retain its upside and go up itself, 33,284 is possible. Now, just a general reminder that they're going to have the FOMC meeting this coming Wednesday, and it's going to be like a 75 basis point. But of course, the market is expecting that it could be pivoting. The Fed may pivot, and that may change to 50 basis point. Now, that is what the market wants you to think, but in my opinion itself, nope, it will stay at 75 basis point. And of course, we have these ADP numbers and the NFP numbers this week, so it could be lots of information. And obviously, so the Federal Reserve will want a lower number. A lower number for employment, so that shows that the economy is really tapering off, and that means that the inflation may cool off a little bit. Okay, now for the Nasdaq for today, you can see right now it's a CCRY positioning, and the KSIs and the KRW are all on a positive side. But if the market stays below OP, then it may test the MLP later today at 11,338 level. All right. The S&P 500, let's take a look right now, is now hovering at the BNB at 38.86. So this will be the first support. The next support will be at 38.48. Now, the main market that I want to stress for today will be on the gold market. I believe that gold is going to trade lower, guys. Now, look at gold. Gold has did a CCYR today, and it's actually a short selling call. So 1632 will be the first support that it must stay support. If the market loses 1632, then the market to come back down to here itself, and that's 1617 is very highly possible. Okay, this is something to watch out for. And of course, one thing to look out will be this market called the dollar. Now I'm very confident with the dollar movement. Yeah, I share with you, this is the dollar index chart, and I shared with you last week, and I said that if the dollar can hang above my channel, the dollar will go back to 111.86, and of course a higher dollar means that the gold price will come down lower. So if you compare now, the dollar is near the low end of this channel, but the gold price is pretty near to the last cycle low, right? So which means that if the dollar is to really continue to go higher, all right, go higher and recover back to 114 example, then it's going to be unimaginable, but it's possible to see that gold going down below the 1600 level to trade 1576. So that's the reason why am I focusing on the short side for now, because I still believe that the dollar will be going higher despite whatever the market is saying at the moment. And of course, the VIX itself, you can see it has jumped up. Last Friday it closes at 25.75, nearing our stop loss level, and today it jumped up above the MA 200. I believe that this is a sign the market should be able to go back to 29 level. All right, and 10-year yield has moved up nicely. It's at 4.05 right now. A bit of more upside should be able to continue the uptrend towards the 4.5%. So overall, I'm pretty confident that I expect the dollar to go higher, the yield to go higher, and gold price to go lower. So remember guys, hope you like this video. This is Kel signing off. Do send your comment right now. See you then. Bye-bye.